Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is yet another episode of Line of Judah Outreach, and this is your very own Dr. Ena McBride Silva sharing out more updates on the book coming, Watchman of the Kingdom, Volume 2. The action taken by each of us will determine the fate of our souls. And so, in direct alignment with Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17, I am being a watchman on the wall and encouraging people to get their eyes on a new phenomenon or a growing phenomenon here in the United States. And if you are watching this trailer, that means that you are watching this trailer in alignment with the book premiere. Now, it will premiere in bookstores beginning July of 2023. And those of you who've already watched and videos in connection with Watchmen of the Kingdom Volume 1, we're telling you thank you for doing that. And we're encouraging people to get in the know and to get Watchmen of the Kingdom Volume 2 as a follow-up and as an encouragement to many other things that we put in Watchmen of the Kingdom 1. All right. And so that being said, I'm going to give a little bit of a sneak peek here to what is going to be discussed in Watchmen of the Kingdom Volume 2. And so if we are looking here, this is the actual live manuscript, some notes and things that we have that are going along with the book. We're looking at the etymology of the word witchcraft. And first off, we need to know that the word is over 1,000 years old. Old English formed the compound witchy crafty from wiki and Christ. The masculine form was Wicca, which was a male sorcerer. And this is all according to the Oxford English Dictionary. Now, as you go down throughout time, you kind of add different things to the contextual meaning of it. We add things like hex and hag and other things, but I think it's important to note that in my text, I am going to briefly hit on some aspects from the book of Enoch, from the first book of Enoch, which provides a lot of clarity on where the occult originated. In my personal viewpoint, now everyone does not mesh well with the book of Enoch. There are some issues, but it was found in the Qumran findings. It was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. There is some credibility to the book. I do encourage people not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. We should be discerning saints of Yah and able to read through things with certain levels of maturity through prayer and understand, fact from fiction. All right. And I really think that the book of Enoch points to some clear points about some things that happen in humanity. People just didn't learn certain types of evil. It just didn't roll out. Certain things were taught. And so the book of Enoch really points to where the knowledge and the craft originated from. Actually, in pagan texts and secular texts, in those doctoral circles, it is very well known, especially in the Masonic realm, that many of these secret societies and religious rites and orders do connect their lineage back to pre-Diluvian witchcraft, pre-Diluvian sacred sciences. And when I say pre-Diluvian, meaning before the flood, pre-Diluvian occult knowledge. And so it is a real phenomenon. It is a real thing. And I think that the people of Yah would be doing themselves a disservice if they didn't get into the study of the history of where some of this comes from and then begin to target their prayers very strategically, which is what Watchmen of the Kingdom is about. It's all about growing, understanding, and maturing in our prayer life and being very strategic. Our Father in the Shemaim is a very strategic war mind. Hallelujah. He is a strategist. And so wisdom in itself is the skill of warfare. Hallelujah. It is also a skill of, being very skillful in anything that you do, but it is a skill of warfare. That being said, I will get into a little bit from the first book of Watchmen of the Kingdom. If you don't have it, please try to go out and get it. And we're going to look at a couple of these maps here. This one is from Vortex Hunters. These are some sites. If you live in some of these areas, be aware that people come to your area, specifically Satanists, New Agers, pagans, and Wiccans. They come to your area to do rituals and overall spell casting. It is a real thing. You need to know what's going on around you at all times. I'll go back to my first statement from my newsletter that is going out to people who are subscribed. Listen, watch as well as pray. Don't sleep on what the enemy is doing. Don't run around here with your eyes closed and not understanding what's going on. This is important, okay? So eyes open. If you see yourself on this vortex map, take it serious. Take it serious and have your prayer life in alignment with that. Yes, we are covered under the blood of Yahusha. Hallelujah. But we do need to be watchful and we do need to understand. So a lot of these vortexes have a lot to do with the festivals that are going on. So I'm going to skip this map and I'm going to scroll down to this map. This is a map of various festivals, pagan festivals held in the United States. Just look at that. Just look at that. Like our nation is covered with it. And then we wonder why crime is so high. We wonder why violence is so high. We wonder why incest is so high, child pornography, child sex trafficking, religious witchcraft. Like, we're like, what is happening? This is what is happening. Because when you open up the demonic realm, it's real. It's not a game. And so this is also a plea to those that are, somewhat innocently engaging in these practices, not understanding the occult root of it, not understanding where it is coming from, and thinking that it's a very innocent action and that those who are trying to tell you any different are just not educated. Dr. Silva is very educated, so educated that I would like to educate those who involve themselves and just don't understand what they involve themselves in. Once again, we're going to go back to this other map, and these are all maps that are in Watchman of the Kingdom, Volume 1. If we go up here, this is how it has increased over the years. And this is way back in 2009. It is now 2023, baby. It's even worse. But we were looking at the phenomenon of how much it growed and how much Wicca outranks in the United States any other nation, except for maybe down here in Australia. And this is strategically done as well, but we'll talk about that on another day. So if you have not already went out and got your copy of Watchman of the Kingdom Volume 2, please do so. Hearken to the voice of the Watchman. This is your very own Dr. Ina McBride Silva coming to you once again from LOJ. Take care, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video.